What's up, guys? We're back. I haven't done a video in like 2 years, so a lot has changed with Bumblebee in 2 years. So here he is. Make this a little update video for you and go through all the modifications I've done and do a little overview on TFB. One of the main questions I get on my page is, how do you like the airlift? I have to say, as long as you're installed by the right guy, Performance Parts, that's you, then you should be golden. I know some people may disagree with me depending on how they have their setup, but me personally, I think this rides just as good, even better than my coilovers. Of course, you have the 6th gen headlights from RGV Shelby. These have been upgraded since the last video. They now have the Blue Ghost controller, which makes it a lot easier to connect to, and it has a bunch of different modes as well. You have the Lighting Trends Underglow, hooked up to the Diode Dynamics Bluetooth controller. You have the LVA front splitter with the carbon splitter rods. LVA canards, they don't make these anymore. The custom fog lights, these were custom fabricated by my buddy George at his body shop about 5 years ago. Brembo brakes, custom power code with the Transformers writing. Can you guess what these wheels used to go on? These were on the infamous Lethal Camaro. These are the same exact wheels. Coming back over here, here are the Oracle side mirrors. These are the Concept side mirrors. They're about 50% thinner, but they give better visibility because the glass is curved out. They've been wrapped in carbon fiber to match the rest of the stripes. The side skirts, the front, wrapped all around. Of course, the wide body. We got the GM high wing. This is stock on the Transformers edition, as well as the stripes, obviously the color, some interior bits. People always ask me, they're like, where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? A lot of this stuff was stock. I mean, even down to the Autobot emblems, that came on this car. There was only 1,500 of them ever made. Down here, we have the Borla Attack exhaust. Since my previous video, the tips have been powder coated satin black to match the wheels. It sounds great. I have an electric cutout that I have on a key fob. Bypasses the mufflers, makes it a lot louder. Black taillight bezels, small details, Oracle side markers. And yeah, that's a basic overview of the outside of just Bumblebee, just lowered, lights on, good to go. Now here's the fun part. The fun part is when he's in his show mode. The show mode, doors are up, trunks open, music is blaring. People have a lot of questions when it comes to the vertical doors. They're like, do you always have to put them up? Do you open them out? Here's like the simple demonstration. You open them out, you can get in the car like so. And it opens not as far as stock, but opens far enough that you can get into the car. And it doesn't it literally can't swing out. There's no way it's happening with this hinge. So just grab this. I grabbed this little knob that came stock on the car. It basically guides the door into the door jamb. It came on the car, but this is what I used to grab it. So I grab right here, just pull it up. It's as easy as that. Vertical Doors has been doing this for years. I'll show you the bracket right here. This bracket is no joke. I mean, it is like thick steel. Got the shock right there, makes it a lot easier to lift. In my opinion, personally, I think it just completes Bumblebee. When both the doors are up, it sets the car off. Watch, let me open up this one. See, check it out. I did it because I think it makes him look like he's transforming. You know, the wings on his back in the movies and so forth. I think it fits his character. The vertical doors are also perfect at shows because instead of door props, you have these just open. I mean, and they're not going anywhere. And then you can just show off the whole interior. But the doors aren't the only part to when Bumblebee's transformed for shows. You of course gotta pop open the hood and the trunk. Under the hood, nothing much has changed since the last video. To be honest, I don't even think I really showed underneath the hood in the last video. But yeah, so we have the strut tower. The strut tower has been powder coated yellow since then. Has the Rogue logo there. We have the AFE power intake. And of course some of this lighting trends around the engine bay, just set it off at night shows. Little bits right there, some yellow pieces, accentuate it, catch can. that's about it, to be honest, with the engine bay. There's a lot more coming though. Just stay tuned on that. Now my trunk setup. The trunk setup has changed a lot since the last video. I think in that video, it still had the stainless tank. It wasn't even powder coated yet. So here's the trunk. The airlift setup alone has been completely redone by Rogue Performance. Got the tank powder coated Rally yellow to match everything else. It's got the Bumblebee's head in there with the circuit boards. Got 2 black air compressors. Airs up a lot quicker. And the whole enclosure was done by Audio Addiction. They hooked it up for me. This is all done in wood and black and yellow vinyl. And the Avispa plate, this is from my good buddy Ray. He's one of my closest friends. He recently passed away about a month ago. And yeah, I was given his plate. And now at every show, I'll be able to show this to everyone. So Ray will always be on display, and wherever we go, he rides with me. You have these footwell lights right here from Audio Addiction, just to tie in with the rest of the setup. These custom floor mats from Diamond Mats, got the Autobot logo engraved. Then up here you have the carbon plug steering wheel, Alcantara with yellow stitching. All this trim has been done in yellow. Got the Biatch air freshener, of course. Here's the digital octopus head unit. This is an Android head unit. It has a custom Bumblebee theme on it just for my car, which is really cool. You have the airlift controller mounted to the Pro Clip mount that goes on the side of the center console. And the center console has been completely painted in Raleigh yellow. Got these little bits here. The circuits, of course the Autobot logo on the armrest as well as the headrest. These are 2 stock features of the Transformers edition. Back here, this is where the magic happens. These are 2 JL subs, 10-inch. Got the honeycomb grills, and then here's the amp rack. 3 JL amps with the Autobot logo engraved. And then down here, you got Bumblebee's head mounted right here. And of course, shout out to Audio Addiction. They hooked it up. Let's start up Bumble. And now that beast started up, this is what he looks like at ride height. I mean, it still is pretty low, but easy enough to get over all obstacles and so forth. So here's Bumblebee's custom head unit from Digital Octopus. As you can see, all the little app icons were done in Transformers theme, as well as the Transformers writing right by the clock. That says my name, which is pretty cool. It looks very much stock. I mean, let me tap this right here, make it brighter. It fits perfectly, no issues at all. It has Apple CarPlay, it has Android Auto. The air conditioning is also all digital. Let me make this a little bit darker so you can see. Click this here, and there you go. Now that beast started, I'll give you guys a couple revs. So there you have it. This is the TFB Camaro. Just want to give a quick overview of everything that's changed on him in the past 2 years. I know it's been a while, I apologize. But yeah, performance is coming next, so stay tuned for those modifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.